Hey, welcome back to Don't Run with Scissors. I'm Kelly, your favorite Jeep driving lawyer, mom of twins, 3 crazy rescue dogs, crazy rescue cat, 4 guinea pigs, and a partridge in a pear tree, who likes to craft in her spare time, has gone back to school to learn ASL, and is trying to train for Iron Man. Welcome. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. It sends me a message. It boosts my self-esteem and my serotonin, and this week is no different than any other week. I need it. If you're returning, grab a drink, sit down, and let's have at it. Forgive me for being stuffy still. We're going through some weather changes here in Michigan. It actually snowed yesterday. It did not stay on the ground. It did not stay. It was just in the sky. So that is the second snowfall technically this year so far, or of this season. And I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm done. I don't need any more snow. Just so we're all clear. Okay. I am not a snow person, which is funny because I live in Michigan and that's what we do here. It snows. Okay. Let's see, this last week, Houdini is still in my daughter's room, but he's out of the crate. He's eating again. The first day he didn't really eat, and so of course I'm concerned. I'm like, oh my God, the panic in me. But he's exploring at night when nobody can see him, but Bean can hear him because he's only so far exploring in her room. But he's finding his little home. Maisie will hang out with him. Not necessarily, like, they don't curl up together at this point, but they will be somewhat near each other. Nigel went near the cat with his little yippity yappity barking, and he took a swipe at Nigel. So Nigel's got a little scratch on his nose, and Lizzie just doesn't know what the heck it is. I think she's hoping I didn't bring home another little dog. So, thank you to a couple people, you know who you are, who sent presents for Houdini. He is using them. Because, yeah, didn't come with a whole lot it was supposed to. My mom dropped off some food and some kitty litter for him today. She's really trying to be helpful because she feels bad that the situation isn't quite what she thought the situation was with what we would be given. And so she's trying to help out, and I appreciate that from her. And then a couple friends have stepped in and said, hey, here's some, like, I got Venmo money from another friend. She's like, it's just easier to Venmo you money, use it to go, like, take him and get his shots. I've not had a chance to take him to get shots. This last week, my pain levels were kind of off the chart. I met with pain management. It is too soon to do another ablation, but we are going to do a round of cortisone injections right into the spinal column, like in between the vertebrae, just hopefully to bide me time until January 20th. And I can go, like, that's when we can do the next ablation. He did think that, yes, it was probably related to the accident sort of making things worse and knocking off the amount of time that we got out of the last ablation. That kind of sucks. I am still parting out George. Jeepers are weird. If you know, you know. There's a guy coming this next week to buy his gas tank. The guy buy his air conditioning system and had to come and pull it. It is very weird to me. I'm getting a little frustrated. I just kind of want it over. I want my driveway as much as I don't want to let him go. I'm still emotionally attached to my Jeep. I don't know what, like, I don't know. I think I need to put the closure on that and I need my driveway back, especially before the winter. So yeah. And if we could all pray that I could sell the Buick that needs the engine work. If I could get at least 2K for it and get it out ideally this week. So if we could all cross our fingers and say prayers to whoever you pray to, or hug a tree, please, please, please. Um, the last, so we went through with all the FFOs and everything, and like huge progress. I also got a lot of office work done. In some cases back on track. Not that they were off track, but got them moving um, to the next step, which is what we needed. So that was really exciting. I know, kind of boring, but exciting. My classmates loved their names. They thought that was the coolest thing. So that's good. The other thing that I did this last week, I know we're getting this out of the way. I promise it's not going to be long because I'm really tired. And the reason I'm filming tonight is because I've got like 3 papers due in the next 2 days. And another, like, my normal homework. So I did go through, I made the little cards, I shuffled them, and I put them on my ring. And I have my floss drop that I got from Denise. That is a floss drop from Fat Quarter Shop. It's my starting and ending point. So if you are doing this with me, the first week of January is when we start. I did go through, I have all of my cards have a project on them. Some of mine are knitting whips, and some of them are sewing whips. But I'm really excited. I think this is going to be fun. I am playing Whip Go. I have my Whip Go board ready to go. And yeah, we're just going to make it a heck of a year, right? We're going to get tons done. We're going to reach our goals. So, my first one in January, and I'll remind you guys, I'm starting with one. What in the hell was I thinking? No wonder my count was off. And I was like, why do I have so many extra? There is no 1 of spades. Which means I also have a 1 of clubs and a 1 of diamonds and a 1 of hearts. Oh. Okay, so we're going to start in December. We're going to start in December. And because I have 4 extra cards, because we have not only the Ace of Spades and the Ace of Clubs, we have the 1. So, in December, our first card that I'm going to pull for me is Pandemic. Don't ask, y'all. I looked at that deck for so long trying to figure out, and I'm like, I went through my list. I'm like, why am I off so many? Like, that's so weird. Now I know why. Now I know why. The other thing that may work well for is, let's say I pull a small whip that I've been working on and I get it done like in a couple days in the work week, then maybe I can add like the banana and pear fob. Y'all, seriously, that's 1 evening. That's not a whole week. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. The 1 of spades, the 1 of clubs, the 1 of diamonds, the 1 of hearts. But again, like I said, I have the ace of in here too. See? Ace of diamonds. Or like I put in here pillowcases because I have a couple, like the nice quilted with the French seams pillowcases I need to make for friends as gifts or for the kids. And that's 1 night of sewing or 1 day of sewing, and I'll have all of those knocked out. And so it will balance out. It will balance out. I think this is going to work, even with my screw up on the 1 of spades. I'm going to put that over there. We're not going to talk about that right now anymore today. Okay, let me get haul out of the way. I don't have much. Some of it's just DMC that I needed to fill in, but I participated in my first Friday night fight night with Brandy at Be Stitch Me, and y'all, when it came, I'm like, did I really order? Like, what possessed me? Because y'all, I got a 46 count linen. These holes are so small. Like, now I know why y'all need magnifiers. I've never understood that before. I'm starting to understand the magnifier and light thing. But it does not have a color. It is beautiful. Ooh, that is really and truly true to color. It's a beautiful orange mottled. No idea. None. I don't know why I bought this. I don't know. I have, let's see, a 28 count opal linen. Oh, by the way, this is a 18 by 29 piece. This is an 18 by 27. Is that not then I got a half a yard of 18 count Ada. Now, 18 count Ada makes sense to me. And when you see the color, like, really and truly, that's pretty close. There we go. You'd be like, yeah, I can see why you bought that one. And then I also got a 32 count Joblin. It's an 18 by 34 piece. I mean, clearly for the most part, it makes sense. That orange, I don't know. Maybe my Halloween witch. Although the Halloween witch is supposed to be count on 16 count. Is the called for, and this is 46 count, so that's a big difference. So the beads wouldn't fit right. I will find something. I don't know. And then I did go back and I re-dyed the red floss for One Nation, and it is much more red now. Let's see if I have a clear sheet of paper. Here we go. Yeah, see, it's nice and deep red. Love it. So that will go in the kit, and now that is kitted up completely. Fabric floss pattern needle, all in the little bag. When are we going to start it? Not a clue. Not a clue. I don't know. Okay. So as you guys know, I am playing 2 games right now. I shouldn't say playing 2 games. One's not really a game. Oh, here's my whip go board for next year. I don't know what the heck is on it. So I will be reprinting that. Don't judge me. It happens. I have kids. I have dogs. I'm a klutz. I had my Whips Be Gone sheet. I was working off of it. I don't know where it is now. Welcome to my world of chaos. Oh, so what happened is I wanted to organize my chest freezer. And Kelly is like, if you give a mouse a cookie, you guys know that storybook? That is my life. I needed to organize the chest freezer because there's stuff that's on the bottom of it that I don't want to like get freezer burn. So I was like, okay, so in order to organize and see what was down there, I had to clear off the top of everything. So all of that got dumped onto my table, which means my table looks like a hurricane blew through. So I'm not quite sure where my Whips Be Gone sheet is, but that's the other thing that I play. Okay, so Whip Go. I'm down to really and truly 2 more squares to finish up. And as far as Whips Be Gone, it's these 2 squares and the black circle part of the Marine Corps emblem. And I think that is it on my whip go board. Or on my whips be gone board. I don't, it should be in right with it. Yeah. Here it is. It's in, at least it's in my pile with my things to do list. Okay. Lady of the Flag. So my whip go. Okay. The only thing left on my whips be gone by the end of the year that I want to do is 10 days on Lady of the Flag, the black ring on the Marine Corps emblem, and catch up the Under the Sea Sal. That's it. So that's pretty good. I mean, that means that, like, that's a lot to have accomplished in the last 100 days. So I'm pretty happy there. Okay. So, what did we not work on? Under the Sea Sal. I didn't. I took it with me to class, like, last Tuesday, I think. I took it with me. And we were too swamped with everything else. And I just didn't work on it. I did, however, print out that section. See, I mean, we were truly, I think we only have the one more section. They were sea turtles. Aren't they cute? They're so cute. I'm still back up here. I need to do the second little otter. I have not done the border, which means I have a whole lot of fish, some turtles, a little boy. Yeah. So, but we are nearing the end of the semester. And then we get some time off. And so hopefully I'll be able to, like, we'll work on it. We're going to work on this. Oh, before I forget, Jessica, this bag is perfect. I love this bag. Jessica was my person who sent me a beautiful Halloween package. And I would show you the other things, but we already opened the Swedish fish and my kids have been eating them, so they're kind of gone. And I have hidden the gummy bears because they're my Tuesday snack. So in here, in the present also was this adorable. It is adorable. And next Halloween, it will be out. How cute is that? Yeah. That candy corn hoarder is like so cute. Oh my god, I just realized there's a ghost inside another ghost inside the little pumpkin. How cute is that? How cute. And Jessica, the orange frame is perfect for this. And I would have totally framed it in the orange frame too. Love it. Love it. I love it. So cute. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yes. So I have another project bag. Do you know what I'm putting in here right now? That would be the Epic Storybook Princess Sal. That's where my flosses went because it was handy and it was okay. So I only have 3 stitches to show you. That's all I worked on. But you guys will be so impressed. I hope you'll be impressed. I don't know. I'm impressed with myself. So, okay. So I did 10 days on Tree of Life by Barbara Anna. You can order it through Nitka Moscow. The only picture, unless you search on Instagram for it, maybe there's a better picture out now. But this is the only picture that comes with the kit. Weird. I had slated for Whipco 10 days. And for Whips Be Gone, I at least wanted the whole tree, like the tree center pole and the branches done. We met and exceeded that goal. We did do the full 10 days. So when I first started on day 1, if you guys remember, yes, Dan, I need to learn how to do the picture in thing too, because I think it's really cool and would be even more impressive. So I had this bottom line done, and I was like at this point for the tree. But, and I kind of don't want to put it down. I kind of want to finish it, but then it throws off all the other plans, so I don't know. But, hello? 10 days. So the first top branch, this part was like one day. I was able to stitch all of that. But this section here with this mushroom, with the mushroom and the kitty cat, that part took a day. Actually, I want to say this may have taken me a day and a half, and then the other half I started this and finished it the next day. So that may have taken a day and a half too. And then I have a little bit done in here. So we'll see. This may come back out over Christmas break, depending on things. But for right now, it's getting set back in my pile of whips. Okay. I was like, God, I feel like I stitched more, but I didn't. But what I did stitch, I got a lot of progress on. So the other thing that I'm working on is the Marine Corps emblem, and my goal is to have that black ring done by the end of the year. So on Veterans Day, I pulled it out because I thought it was very fitting, and that is the whip that I worked on Veterans Day. And that is where we are. So we're doing pretty good. We should make it. Because this is all just solid black. And then under that E is solid black. But we still have to get in core. But we're making good progress on it. Almost like, whew, there we go. Can't lose needles. And yes, I own a boatload of needle minders. But the problem is I stitch in hand. And so then then it weights my fabric weird when I'm stitching in hand, and so I don't end up using them. I keep joking with John that I should try to get him to put a magnet on the sewing wax and use this double duty. Oh, so good. Strawberry pina colada. Okay, so that goes back on my table to keep working because that is still a goal. I did not work on Lady of the Flag, but what I did do is got out my fabric for the new Epic Disney Princess. Disney Sal is what I'm calling it. It's no longer the Storybook Sal. One of the girls in the Storybook Sal group on Facebook, though, recharted the castle from Maleficent. As you know, that has been the big debate. What am I going to do? I decided I'm going to put Maleficent's castle in the middle, the two Cinderella and Sleeping Beauties on the side. That gives me 3 columns if I need to. My fabric is only 18 count, so I have enough width that I can do like a 4th and 5th column to fit the movies in. Across the top, I will stitch in the Disney font, The Wonderful World of Disney. For WhipGo, it is slated for 10 days. I have only stitched on this 4 days. 4 days. Now, see, this is another time where I wish I could put in the picture of the old one. I am actually now further along in these 4 days than I was on the old one. And I had worked quite some time on the old one. So my goal for Whips Be Gone was to... Don't drink my juice. You need to go where? No. Class. This is Take. I'm having a conversation with my son in ASL. He's trying not to interrupt me, but really he just should verbalize it because he doesn't do the same.
No class tomorrow.
So he has no class tomorrow, which
except
means
except for me.
class, no, AM. So really, AM, no class. But he's doing the sign for Take. Really, he means...
No, I'm doing C like this, like Ron showed us.
It's like a C. Your C has to be a bubble.
He showed us like this.
No. Okay. Well, that's good, because I have PT and then I have a doctor's appointment.
Perfect.
So now I don't have to worry about him. And I've got to write a paper in between them. Okay, so one of the girls in the storybook... Forgive the intrusion in little ASL conversation. It's kind of weird. One of the girls in the Disney cell for Cloud's Factory recharted the castle as Maleficent. Okay, so I've got... So across the top, I'm going to do in the Disney font, The Wonderful World of Disney, which for those of us who are a bit older, can remember watching, I think it was on Sunday nights, could have been Saturday, but you would watch The Wonderful World of Disney, and it actually said that on the screen, and Tinkerbell would come through with her little fairy. Okay, so that will go across the top of mine. So in 4 days, guess what I have done? It's Maleficent's castle. Is that not glorious? Does that not just look beautiful? That's actually showing pretty true to color right now. It is just cool. Oh, I love this. So, I know that Yvette does not have all of the... Because she's charting more of the movies, not just the storybooks. Not just the storybooks. Not just the princesses. She's charted many of the other movies. So, I was like, do I want them in chronological order? Or do I want them sort of random? What happens if there's one that should be, like, do I leave the space open, and then when Yvette gets to, like, charting out that one, do I add it there? What happens if she doesn't ever chart that one? Like, what do I... These are the things that keep me up at night. I swear, really and truly, I am that person that will, like, these things. So what I did is I went through and I listed out all of the Disney movies. Like the main animation ones, not all of the Disney movies, but I listed out the animated ones on file cards. I have the year that they were drawn or that they were made. On the ones that I have already, like Cinderella, I have a pink line along the side of the file card. I'm going to throw the only one that I'm going to put in a specific spot is the Fab Five. So Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Goofy, Donald. And I think Daisy is on mine. So, but the Fab Five is not Daisy in Disney, in the Disney world. Fab Five does not include Daisy, but I think Daisy is on the pattern. That one is going to go in the center under Maleficent. It's Castle. I think all of the rest of the movies, I'm just going to pull the file card. And that's the way they're going to go. The only other way I may do it is to put Mickey on the far... As you're looking at it, it would be the far left. Winnie the Pooh, which is my all-time favorite. I love Pooh Bear. Put him in the middle, like his crew in the middle. And then the kids always loved Peter Pan growing up. Like, we went through more copies of Peter Pan than you, like, seriously. Somebody somewhere probably realizes how many copies of Peter Pan I had to buy off of eBay when my kids were little, because that's when VHS tapes were around, and they would wear them out, and it was in the vault, so you couldn't get it. This is long before streaming. Yes, I'm that old. Um, and so we bought them on eBay, and I must have bought 6, 7 copies of it. Seriously. So I may do that across the top for the 3 movies, and then the rest kind of all together. Like random, just pull the card and go. Because the only other favorite, like, I feel like Mickey should be at the top. Like, that should be the first one. So I don't know if he should go center or if he should go far left, because you read from left to right. I don't know, but we're going to have to make a decision pretty soon, because I'm going to do the borders as I go around each movie. I think that makes the most sense. So I still have 6 days to work on the Disney Sal, or on the Epic Disney Princess, and then I need to pull out Lady of the Flag. And I'm looking forward to working on her. I still can't get it to load up right in Pattern Keeper, so I may just go and print off the copy, like print a working copy off, and go from there. Like, that's fine. I can still work on a paper copy from, bits and pieces. I don't, I don't need to worry about that. So with that, that's really and truly it. I know. I'm exciting. I live on the edge, right on the edge of excitement. Seriously. All is well. So again, this week my goal is, one, to get my table back to an organized level. I would like to knock out the other 6 days on the Disney sale. So my question is, should I do the borders and do all 3 castles and just be like, hey, I've got the whole top, and work on just the top? Or is the next one like some border and then throw in the Mickey gang? Time will tell. You'll know next week what I decide. I need to get some designs finished charting, and uploaded to the shop. That's about it. I did not do the draw for the charts. I apologize, so we're gonna bump those to next week. And so if you have not already commented on any of those, go back to last week and check those out. Yeah, that's about it. So with that, if you need anything, feel free to reach out to me. I am His Princess Kelly on Instagram, and I am Kelly Regal Green on Facebook. And feel free to reach out. And yeah, we'll see you next week. My other goal is hopefully to get my back and hips kind of calm down so that I can get back to biking. And yeah, and I've got to go take my migraine shot. It's big. It's scary. So with that, I will talk to you guys later.